Saturday of 2023. Everything's going to be a first until we hit it a second time. The birthdays on this January 7th, the big shot birthdays. These guys are really big shots, too. Rolling Stone magazine founder Jan Wenner is 77 years old today. Kenny Loggins of Loggins and Messina and Mama Don't Dance. He's 75. Erin Gray. She was in Silver Spoons, Buck Rogers in the 21st Century, and several other things. She's 73 today. David Lee Murphy is 64. He sang mostly country music. Kathy Valentine of the Go-Go's, she played bass. She is 64. David Marciano of Homeland and The Shield is 63. Hallie Todd, she was in Lizzie McGuire. I think that was a Nickelodeon or a Disney thing. She must have been the mother. She is 61 today. Nicolas Cage, he's 59. Jeremy Renner, the guy that's been in the news, that got run over by his snowplow. Jeremy Renner, from the Avengers and Bourne Legacy, he's 52 today, celebrating his birthday in ICU. Country singer John Rich of Big and Rich, he would be the rich one. He is 49. Local birthdays, we got them coming up next.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Cecilia Manji Whitman, Asia Torres, we have Isaac Cervantes, Steve Agundez, Richard Aguirre, Patty Cacatian, Tabitha Rascon, Mandy Trujillo, Chrysalin Miramontes, Marina Breidigam, Oscar Avendaño, Anissa Hernandez, Luke Tanacary, Tammy Ward, Linda Jones, Ariel Miramontes, Esther Alfonso, Christine Martinez, and Arilee Riddle. Happy birthday to each and every one.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's time for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. After a 15th round of voting, Republican Kevin McCarthy is finally Speaker of the House.
And now, the hard work begins. What we do here today, next week, next month, next year, will set the tone for everything that follows.
More violent storms on the way for California, says Mike Bettis at the Weather Channel.
Rain really concentrated in the Central Coast up through Northern California as we go through the weekend and early next week. More rain in Southern California, expecting flooding from L.A. to San Diego.
We're learning more now about what led investigators to suspect Brian Kohlberger in the killings of those Idaho college students.
The house where the victims were killed is still considered an active crime scene and will be closed off until at least February 1st. As for Kohlberger, he'll be back here in court next Thursday.
That's CBS News correspondent Omar Villafranca at the scene. CBS News Brief. I'm Allison Keyes.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. 4 days of intense negotiating, 14 failed ballots, some help from former President Trump, and several concessions later, Congressman Kevin McCarthy of California has been made Speaker of the House. but that came with a lot of concessions. ABC White House correspondent Mary Alice Parks.
The White House is clearly worried. They have to assume, given what we've seen the last few days, that Republicans are really going to struggle to even get the most basic bills passed, to pass a budget, to pass a government spending bill, to raise the debt limit to pay for the country's bills.
Capitola, south of San Jose, was hit hard by the massive storm that slammed the state this week. Police Chief Andrew Daly says an evacuation order remains in effect.
Currently, the village does not have any power, water, or believe some of the sewer stuff. So those infrastructure things have to be put in place so we can get people safely back in there.
And the wharf in Capitola split in half after 35-foot waves. Like South Seda, California Headline News.
And World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Life is uncertain. It's okay to feel stressed, anxious, worried, or frustrated. CalHope can help. Access CalHope's free and secure mental health resources. Call 833-317-4673 or live chat at calhope.org.
Attorney CPA Joe Cordell.
You hear the phrase a lot this time of year, happy holidays. But holidays are not always happy, particularly for guys grappling with a divorce that they didn't choose. These men need more than the help of a good lawyer. They need the hope and encouragement of a good friend. Be sure to remember him this season.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's California attorneys. Online at CordellCordell.com. 1455 Frazee Road, Suite 500, San Diego, California, 92108.
Would you like a cleaning product that can be used in the garage, the laundry, and the kitchen, and save space in your cabinet? Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. To learn more, visit us at simplegreen.com.
And it is time for page one of the local news, brought to you as a service of El Centro Motors, quickly tire and auto centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. That, of course, is in El Centro. In your local news, work to close gaps in the border barrier near Yuma will begin next week. The Border Patrol is scheduled to begin construction to close the gaps near Morelos Dam. That's the Morelos Dam. There are 4 gaps located within the former Department of Defense Border Barrier Project along the Colorado River near the Morelos Dam. The gap closure will tie into already existing infrastructure in the area. Most recently, the state of Arizona set up cargo containers to fill the spaces before being ordered to remove the temporary barriers. According to the Border Patrol, due to the proximity of Morelos Dam and the swift-moving Colorado River, this area presents a safety and life hazard, the risk for the migrants trying to illegally cross into the United States. And the Imperial Valley Housing Authority has been awarded vouchers to assist veterans. The Imperial Valley Housing Authority was awarded HUD Veterans Affairs Supportive Housing Vouchers. This is the first time that the Housing Authority has received this type of voucher. According to the Imperial Valley Housing Authority Executive Director, Kirk D. Mann, the $53,854 total vouchers will help 10 veteran families. The local authority is one of 99 public housing authorities that received this award. The Imperial Valley Housing Authority partnered with the Veterans Administration San Diego Healthcare System to apply for the vouchers. The Housing Authority was also awarded 30 additional mainstream vouchers to provide affordable housing to support community living for non-elderly people with disabilities. The Housing Authority was one of 98 housing authorities, one of the out of the 3,300 public housing authorities nationwide that received the mainstream vouchers. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And there is a new sheriff sworn in. Fred Miramontes took the oath of office on Thursday. Miramontes was elected to the position, succeeding Ray Loera, who decided not to seek re-election. The event was attended by representatives from every city in the Imperial County and other dignitaries as well. Mariachi band provided entertainment. Today, a newly elected district attorney, George Marquez, will be sworn in at a ceremony in Holtville. Imperial Irrigation District Customer Communication Survey. It is available right now. The district is interested in hearing from their customers. IID created the short communication survey to help them better meet customer needs. They say customer input, which is completely voluntary, will help them learn what is important to their customers and how the district can better connect with them. Survey is in Spanish and English and can be found at the IID website, iid.com/survey. Hard paper copies are also available at IID division offices. Survey seeks input about where customers get their news, social media interest, topics customers want to know more about, website use, language preferences, and more. They say all responses will be held in strict confidence. Customers are asked to please respond by February 15th, 2023. That's it. That's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
On to page 2 of the local news. January this month is Human Trafficking Awareness Month. Human trafficking affects everyone worldwide. It is estimated over 1 million people are held as slaves. That includes women and girls, men and boys, through sex and labor trafficking practices. Every day, vulnerable people are trafficked. You can help raise awareness about the issue, especially during Human Trafficking Awareness Month. On January 11th, people are asked to show their support by wearing blue. They are also requested to take a picture of themselves wearing the blue, share it on social media. Don't forget to tag Womanhaven. Learn about the Lithium Project. A special workshop will be held Thursday, January 19th. The Imperial County Planning and Development Services and the Department of Public Works are hosting the first community workshop for the Lithium Valley Specific Plan and Programmatic Environmental Impact Report project. The purpose is to introduce the project team, and the project process. The workshop will also inform community members of the project baseline report and infrastructure assessment by identifying existing opportunities and constraints in the area. Spanish translation will be provided. Workshop will be held at the Calipatria High School Auditorium from 6 to 9 p.m. To RSVP, go to lithiumvalleyworkshop1.eventbrite.com. And the Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors, their first meeting of the year, will be held Tuesday. Meeting will be a bit different than it was last year. For one thing, there is no morning session. The Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors will convene directly into public session at 1 in the afternoon. Reports on and a closed session will be at the end of the meeting. The board opens the meeting with an invocation, approval of the agenda, and public comments. They will be asked to take action on the consent agenda before turning to the action agenda. On the action agenda, the board will be asked to take action on a request to change the regular meeting date for July. They will also consider approving the 2021 On-Farm Efficiency Conservation Program final payment rate and revised agreement. Information items follow the action agenda. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The high temperature yesterday, 68 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 38. Expect mostly sunny skies today. Highs right near 69. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight. Overnight lows around 46. North to northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny with the highs right near 71. Winds will be calm. Sunday night, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 45. Monday, mostly sunny. Highs right near 72, east to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 39 degrees at the county airport, 69% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still good throughout the region.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it's time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. On the NBA scoreboard, there's a lot of games played. The Pacers beat the Trailblazers 108-99. Bulls got by the 76ers 126-112. Knicks defeated the Raptors 112-108. It was the Nets over the Pelicans 108-102. Hornets defeated the Bucks 138-109. Thunder got by the Wizards 127-110. It was the Spurs over the Pistons 121-109. Timberwolves beat the Clippers 128-115. Nuggets defeated the Cavaliers 121-108. Heat got by the Suns 104-96, and the Lakers defeated the Hawks 130-114. That's a pretty significant victory. NFL, we've got NFL football today, in fact, today and tomorrow. 2 games today on FM 107.5, the Raiders station. It'll be the Chiefs and the Raiders. That'll start at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. At 5 this evening, it'll be the Titans and the Jaguars on KXO AM 1230. Titans and Jaguars game has a lot of significance to the playoffs. Sunday football, Lions and the Packers. That's Sunday night football. That game will be heard on AM 1230 KXO as well. Also a very good game. I should be anyway.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in tennis in Australia, Melbourne, Australia, Venus Williams was pulled out of the Australian Open due to an injury. The Australian Open hasn't started yet, but she's injured and she will not be competing. In the warm-ups, at Auckland Classic at the ASB Classic at Auckland, Coco Gauff on the women's side breezes into the finals. Novak Djokovic, he reached the Adelaide final despite a leg injury, but he's also into the finals. That's on the men's side. Los Angeles Dodgers have cut ties with embattled pitcher Trevor Bauer. The starting pitcher, a former Cy Young Award winner, was previously handed an unprecedented suspension following allegations of sexual assault. Bauer was designated for assignment, which means the Dodgers have until 2 p.m. Thursday to find a trade partner. If they can't, Bauer will be placed on unconditional release waivers if he clears those, which is considered to be a likely scenario. He will become a free agent the following day. And Michaela Schifrin in skiing, her win streak has ended, but she can tie Lindsey Vonn on Sunday in her win streak. And NFL approves a plan for a possible neutral site in the AFC title game. NFL owners have approved the plan that leaves open the possibility of a neutral site for the AFC championship game and could determine home field advantage for a wild card game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens by a coin flip. In the wake of the cancellation of Monday's Bills-Bengals game, following scenarios based on Week 18 results were approved for holding the title game at a neutral site. If Buffalo Buffalo and Kansas City both win or tie, a Bills-Chiefs championship game would be at a neutral site. If Buffalo and Kansas City both lose and Baltimore wins or ties, a Bills-Chiefs championship game would be at a neutral site. If Buffalo and Kansas City both lose and Cincinnati wins, a Bills and Bengals versus Bills or Bengals versus Chiefs championship game would be at a neutral site. There you go. That's sports. Sports. Well, I had ended confusing, didn't I? Sports have been brought to you by. The Sports World Roundup has been brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to PMHD.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's time for financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. U.S. stocks staged their first notable rally of 2023 to close the week higher Friday after December employment data showed a wage growth decelerated last month. Investors perceived the release as a sign the Federal Reserve officials may ease their rate hiking campaign. S&P 500 jumped 2.3%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average added 700 points, or 2.1%. Technology-heavy NASDAQ Composite surged 2.6%. All three major averages were on pace to end the week with losses before Friday's big gains. Labor Department's final jobs report of 2022 showed the U.S. economy added 223,000 payrolls last month, while the unemployment rate fell to 3.5%. We'll take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yesterday, 68 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 38. National Weather Service says dry conditions continue through Monday, and there will be periods of considerable high cloudiness. Through that time, temperatures will remain seasonal, with the highs in the 60s to low 70s and chilly lows in the mid-30s to mid-40s. A weather system moving through the western states on Tuesday and Wednesday will lead to a chance of light rain. Highs drop 5 to 10 degrees on Wednesday, followed by dry conditions and a warming trend Thursday and Friday. Weather forecast calling for mostly sunny skies today. Highs right near 69. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight. Overnight lows around 46. North to northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy on Sunday, then gradually becoming sunny. Highs right near 71. Winds will be calm. Sunday night, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 45. Monday, mostly sunny. Highs right near 72. East to southeast wind at around 5 miles per hour. And right now, we are still looking at 39 degrees, 69% the relative humidity. Your financial news and weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes as well at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer, what I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu, everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
And we got CBS News coming up in just a minute.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And we're coming up on 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 6 minutes of news and information on the way.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual.
And now some keys in the Washington Bureau. Republican Kevin McCarthy finally won his election to Speaker of the House on Capitol Hill overnight after a contentious series of votes over several days. CBS's Christina Ruffini with the latest.
Two of McCarthy's loudest Republican critics, Florida's Matt Gaetz and Colorado's Lauren Boebert, voted present, both refusing to give McCarthy the one vote he needed to grab the gavel. Frustrations boiled over into a physical altercation, with Alabama Republican Mike Rogers appearing to lunge towards Gaetz as a colleague held him back. Then, with a motion to adjourn on the table, an exchange of words and a breakthrough. There was another vote. With the or other holdouts changing their votes to present, thereby lowering the number McCarthy needed to win.
Political analyst Larry Sabato says McCarthy gave up too much for the victory.
There's just no question here that he's speaker in name only. He can be toppled at any time. He's given away most of the powers of the office, and he had to beg and plead for members to come along and vote for him when there was no real alternative.
California is bracing for another round of storms after violent weather this week left at least 6 people dead and thousands without power. At the Weather Channel, Mike Bettis.
As much as a foot of rain anticipated around the Bay Area and north of there in our wildfire burn scar areas. Also notice 5 to 6 feet of snow expected in the Sierra Nevada. Treacherous travel conditions as well as avalanche danger on the rise.
Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin is awake and was able to speak with his teammates yesterday after his cardiac arrest on the field during Monday Night Football. CBS Evening News anchor Nora O'Donnell with more.
The Buffalo Bills will honor Hamlin on Sunday wearing number 3 patches on their uniforms. There will also be tributes across the league, including warm-up shirts that say love for Damar 3. Teams, including the Patriots, have highlighted in blue the number 3 on their field.
That promised ceasefire in the Russian war on Ukraine for Orthodox Christmas may not be happening. The BBC's Hugo Beshega.
We're hearing reports that fighting has been happening in some parts of the country. The Russian forces have continued to attack Ukrainian positions despite this ceasefire that had been dismissed by the Ukrainian authorities as cynical propaganda by Moscow.
In Virginia, police say a 6-year-old shot a teacher during an altercation at an elementary school, and it was not accidental. Police say no students were hurt at the school in Newport News, but the teacher suffered a life-threatening gunshot wound. Police say the child was taken into custody. This is CBS News.
Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Tamron Hall. Why give your family just ordinary eggs when they can enjoy the best? Eggland's Best. The only eggs with more fresh and delicious taste, plus superior nutrition compared to ordinary eggs. With 6 times more vitamin D, 10 times more vitamin E, 25% less saturated fat, and 38% more lutein. Because the way we care is anything but ordinary. Only Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Hey, it's Dana Cortez, and I'm married to DJ Automatic. When it comes to big life decisions, having options is something I value for our family, especially when it comes to saving money. That's why I love State Farm.
State Farm knows everyone has a budget, and they've got options like insuring your car and your home, getting you great rates on both, or they can help personalize your policy with options so that you can get a surprisingly great rate.
I love that option. Saving money, that's what it's all about, so we bundle our home and our car. So for surprisingly great rates, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
What colors you wear can send a powerful message.
Fashion psychologist Shakila Forbes-Bell on TikTok says if you want to feel powerful, wear red.
It's been linked to increased attractiveness and ambition.
Wear yellow to promote positive energy.
It's often associated with joy.
Blue makes us feel calm.
It's a non-threatening color that's been linked to creativity and stability.
And black can give you confidence.
People have reported to feel more dominant and in control when wearing black.
Nara Rubin, CBS News.
If you were worried that you had lost your chance to win the massive Mega Millions jackpot, don't fret. No one got all of the numbers in yesterday's drawing. That means the big winner on Tuesday could get an estimated $1.1 billion. If the grand prize winner takes the cash option, it would be about $568.7 million. The prize is now the 3rd largest in U.S. history. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
Oil investments involve a high degree of risk and actual results may vary. Oil and natural gas keep going up as the Russia conflict escalates. Get in on the next major oil boom now and help the U.S. with your patriotic investment that can potentially pay you monthly income for up to 20 or more years. If you're an SEC-accredited investor and have at least $25,000 liquid now, you can take advantage of Encore Energy's projects and a huge tax savings for this year. Call 800-278-7455. That's 800-278-7455.
Are you more than $10,000 in debt? Feel like you're on a never-ending treadmill, staying in one place and never getting ahead with those minimum payments? You feel like there's no way out? Get off the endless debt treadmill and start saving money each month. There are programs in place to help you get free of your debt, and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. The program at Total Financial Freedom can help you get debt-free in months instead of decades. Call Total Financial now at 800-208-1312. 800-208-1312.
You've got George Gale.
I'm sexy and I know it.
The best oldies on the radio.